Hello, all you super great people. I decided to do something different to give it a try. Hey, there, Dave. I'm gonna do a new series now. Happy Friday, Dave. I'm gonna do a new series that with a survey with people that drop in. You know, see how it works. Something different. I'm sure other channels will probably do it, and then that's fine. I'm not going to put it, um, um, you know, hmm, I'm not going to put a trademark because I can't afford one anyway. And two males, yeah, that's great. That's far. Oh, happy Friday to you too, Dave. Yeah, oh, yeah, three males. All right. Yeah, three males, and yeah, I got to start um, oh, trying to do different things on YouTube. Don't tell me that female is you know who again. I wouldn't doubt it. Or hopefully it's a real one, or maybe it's real, maybe it isn't. I don't know. We'll see. If you're a real female, you're welcome to say hi. That's okay. Don't be shy. We'll be nice to you. We promise. Oh yeah, hey there, timestamp guy. We know who you are. You timestamp lots of stuff. I'm the survey guy, and you're the timestamp guy, and Dave is old school. Hey, we live in a cool world. We live in a cool world. Most people are cool. Criminals aren't cool. No, criminals are not cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try this new series and see how it goes. Try to TTSG. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, and have some fun too. Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah. Yeah. Just God. Yeah. Just trying to figure out new things. Yeah. I read something that in baseball they had a perfect game. I was looking around the internet. I wasn't sure if it was true or not. But if Major League Baseball has pitchers pitch a perfect game today, I don't know how they do it with those new rules. Yeah, the new rules in baseball. Okay, the old rules in baseball, a pitcher can like throw to the bases all they want for second or third. Okay, but with the new rule, you got to throw to a base three times, and then you got to throw straight ahead no matter what. Imagine that. That's hard. That's hard for a pitcher and stressful for a catcher. You know, I mean, I played catcher in softball, and as a catcher, bending on those knees made it hard for me to go bat because my knees would kind of be sore from squatting, and I hated that position catcher. Hey there, Kool-Aid head man, how you doing, man? How you doing tonight? All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt. At least Ricard's out of town. No doubt. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, sorry about that, Dave. Yeah, yeah. Timestamp guy. Yeah. Sorry about that. I should acknowledge it, but I smoke. Um, I forgot. I apologize, your timestamp guy. I like his timestamp style and comments. Timestamp guy, he can timestamp a 3-hour video. Nobody does it better. Nobody does it better. Yeah, you can irritate some people with that song. Tease up some guy with an ugly girlfriend. Nobody does it better. Yeah, yeah, you can do that to some people. You play certain songs that you're gonna irritate your friends and enemies with it. Yeah, yeah, but with new songs, with the writing on it, it's kind of strange. Yeah, kind of strange with the new songs and all that twerking stuff. I mean, so what's so fabulous about twerking? I don't. Yeah, that's my dumb Microsoft thing. Can't stand it. Can't stand that Microsoft thing. Anyway, yeah, yeah. Tonight, yeah, 80s rock. They had their good and bad songs too in the 80s, the 70s, the 60s. I mean, I like songs back in the 40s, you know. There's a, let's see, there's a one song, Shaving Cream by Benny something, that used to be banned on the radio. Shaving cream, be nice and clean. Shaving cream, gotta be keen. Threw the baby out the window and shaving cream instead of shit. That's what the song meant. Yeah, I think it's Betty Bell or what's his name. Yeah. Oh yeah. They had some wild songs back then with innuendo, but yeah, country songs too. Yeah, I remember one song by Nat Mac Davis. This line I'll never forget. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. I'll just use you and I'll set you free. I'll just use you and set you free. Yeah, well, that's nice. That's nice talking to a girl like that. I'll just use you and set you free. I used to know some guys like that that dated women, you know. I'll just use you and I'll set you free. Yeah, especially some of these creepy, yeah, especially some of these guys, you know, they'll take some like inexperienced woman and then do something and then just leave them. I mean, that's sad shit, you know. I knew some guys that did that, yeah. Yeah, I didn't. Luckily, I didn't know any ladies that, you know, take their own lives, which is good. I'm sure some ladies, some guys too, they have, but I hope they don't. I mean, please don't. If you had your first, you young guys and ladies out there, or older ones, if you had your first experience with someone, then they ditch you, just go on and find another date, okay, with you guys and ladies, you know, that are out there. It's always a good idea because sometimes that could happen. I mean, I won't be 100% honest with you. You know, the first time I had some private room fun with some lady that I thought I loved. Yeah, she was something else. Yeah, she was something else. Yeah, you could even Google her, Patty Jones, Wadena, Minnesota. And she said the tornado made everything whacked out. Yeah, she's whacked out herself, believe me. Yeah, used to look good when she was younger, but no, she got older. She like put on the pounds and got crabby too much. And person gets too crabby, their face tightens up and they look old. Yeah, that's what usually happens. But sometimes there's nice people that look old too, you know. I mean, there's some ladies, for example, they may have a totally ugly face, but pretty in the other areas, you know. That could happen too. Yeah, PJ, Patty Jones. I never called her Patty Jones, and or PJ, no. But yeah, she's different. Yeah, believe me. Yeah, she's different. I don't have to worry about her. She probably doesn't have internet or anything. Probably doesn't know how to turn on a computer. So I don't have to worry about her. And she, I'm sure, doesn't really have any friends. I mean, she was so funny. Yeah, get this. Patty was so funny that she thought a psychologist was her friend. Yeah, no kidding. Back in the 90s, there's this lady named Claudia, Yeah, bragged about her all the time and wanted me to talk to her. I said, Patty, why should I talk to her? Oh, she's friendly and she's my psychologist. I said, Patty, I don't consider a psychiatrist or psychologist or psychiatrist my friend. I don't consider her my friend. It's just like saying an apartment manager that you live in an apartment is your friend, which 99% chance is no. There's some real nice apartment managers. Yeah, it's just so weird. But there's some people that think they're actually their friend, you know? Yeah. I've lived in several apartments myself, and I never considered one apartment manager really a friend, you know? Yeah, I think probably the best one I ever had was a guy that I didn't really treat me like a friend, you know? I think he's one of those people that called me Randall and I didn't care. And yeah, I used to live in this one apartment once. It had a flap door for a bathroom instead of a regular door with a lock like all other places. So some just had a flap for a door. Anyway, the apartment manager came in. He called my name. He unlocks the door and walks right in. And I'm sitting there. I was in the doing my business. I thought, what are you doing? I had to keep my cool, though. I kept my cool. I mean, technically, he just violated my place. Of course, that was before the cameras were in, where you can put your camera and try to trap somebody. You could. That'd be fun for YouTube, I guess. Have an apartment manager walk in the bathroom. Could turn on my cassette tape if I'd use my brains, but didn't think that would ever happen, though. That is just weird. That is just so weird. Yep, that's for sure. So far, we've had 6 people come in the room. Um, yeah, yeah, things like that do happen. Yeah, but he was a nice man. Actually, he was probably the best apartment manager otherwise I ever had. Because one time I left some stuff behind by accident. He actually mailed the stuff and paid for it. I don't know if he. I think the apartment did pay for it or something, or he did. I wasn't sure, but they mailed some valuable stuff I accidentally left behind. It's just so weird. No other apartments will do that. It's just so weird. Once sometimes I get females to chat. Um, you know, there was a couple of times my friend, and she's only a friend, mind you, guys, Angel Shark that I interviewed. Yeah, well, she found some guy on Twitter, and guy that looks like a professional model, believe me. Congratulations to Angel Shark. Anyway, congratulations to her. I'm happy for her in that way. Sure. And we don't see eye to eye on things, and well, some things, but hey, who cares? Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. That's a three-wheeler. Yeah, yeah. I'll have to put that someplace when you get a three-wheeler. Hopefully, you can find a sturdy garage or a you know. Yeah, with patient's got to be careful of the shed. You got to get like a special lock because I won't tell the audience how it was done, but Brian Howell of the Brian Howell channel, he know how to get in sheds. You know how to get in some of those sheds. Yeah, yeah. So whatever you do, somehow, some way, when you lock stuff, just make sure every little thing is locked. You know, protect yourself from the burglars and thieves. And that's one thing I don't like about YouTube is they show videos of criminals, breaking locks, breaking in places. I think YouTube should ban that. To be honest with you, they should take that down. Because that just teaches some idiots with no money how to, Yep, that's true. Yep, strip for drug money, for drinking money, or maybe some guys they'll probably pay for some lady of the night. Who knows? Some guys might pay for a lady of the night. Some ugly guy that can't get dates. Oh, there's that lady on the street walking around in high heels. Give her some money and go private room. I can do what I want with her, and she says she loves me for 15 minutes anyway. You know, yeah, yeah. And they're not all ugly guys. There's some good-looking guys that do that too. Surprisingly, you know. Yeah, I wouldn't touch those things. Forget it. But yeah, the stealing part. Yeah, oh yeah. I used to know thieves too, and thieves are scumbags. Yeah. Have I? Oh, have I? No, no. There's a couple have approached me, but I just tell them no thanks. I'm broke. Yeah, that's what I tell them. But one time, when my brother was in the Navy, yeah, we were staying at a hotel room. My uncle, dad, my sister, and I in Chicago or Waukegan, Illinois. Now it's kind of a bad suburb. There's these guys across the hall were laughing all night long. These fat old men. There's a couple of these ladies in their tutus going in. And I know I had to be ladies of the night, obviously, because I was seeing them. Oh, yeah, that's fun. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. She got a lot of money for that, but I bet she was sore all night long. I bet she was sore all night long, too. Or those two ladies, because I think there's like 8 to 10 guys sharing a hotel room across the hall, for my dad. And my dad was just, yeah. Well, if you're a part of those guys that are taking a lady, but Dave, I'm sure you're too good looking to do that kind of stuff. So the rest of you guys in this room, you're too good looking. No, yeah, you don't want to take those ladies at a night, man, because you never know what kind of guys they take. See, a lot of those ladies of the night too, they take all kinds of stuff to affect their brains, so they can do a lot of that stuff they normally wouldn't do, you know. Well, some can do it without the drugs. The smart ones, the dumb ones that are smart, I'll say, the dumb ones that are smart, the smart that are dumb, that'll do that. Yes, sure, but you have to have a kind of a, uh, you know, you got to take all kinds of stuff, and after a while, yep, STDs, all kinds of diseases. Oh yes, STDs, gonorrhea, syphilis, could get maybe tuberculosis or something. No, that was because in the Star and Tribune they used to have a statistic. Gonorrhea, syphilis, and tuberculosis. It was just so weird, you know. It was just so weird. Yeah, I used to look at that in the paper every day, and when I was a kid and I was looking for a girlfriend to kiss, so they had an ad called Dial a Blonde. I said, "Say, Mom, I want to meet some lady." She said, what are you doing? What are you looking at?" I said, "Oh, there's this Dial a Blonde." "I'm Dial, you want Dial a Blonde?" I said, "Yes, I do, Mom. Should I call?" "Yeah, don't you call, don't you call. Oh, I told Daddy you get a licking for that." Well, licking means that they could beat me with it. Yeah, my dad would beat me. So I just didn't call. Sometimes I think, should I call? Should I call? And I thought, no. But then after a while, I learned that what it meant. It was ladies of the night. So they used to advertise in the Star Tribune, dial a blonde, get a brunette, get a redhead, or something like that. They used to put ads in the actual paper. Yeah, or escort service, or date or something. Yeah, they put that. Yeah, yeah. It was just so weird in the old days. But now, though, they have all that secret stuff on the internet. a lot of times, like on Twitter, I'll get these ladies, of course, con artists who pretend like you're your friend. You get some of them, they think I'm a rich man, and they see me on YouTube and I talk a certain way, and I'm far from rich, but I talk like I got money, and these ladies will just have a conversation. I'll just tell them the truth, what I am, and they'll stop talking to me. 'Cause I don't want no dang gold digger. Forget it. Gold diggers aren't worth it, because gold diggers don't know what love is, true love. Because anybody that looks for money before love is a gold digger. Men or women too, yeah. No, they're not. Okay. You eat Kool-Aid ham, man, and once you're rich, you want a beautiful lady for her looks, but not the ladies of the night, though. Not that. An actual lady who hopefully more loves you for yourself than your money, of course. You know, or oh yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, just like that one a while back. Tony Randall married this one lady once. She was young enough to be his granddaughter. Yeah, they met in a play. Tony was a widow. He didn't have any kids. He married a lady and had a couple of kids. And I think the oldest one turned like 7 or 8, and Randall died. And then that lady that married him hit the jackpot. Even if she had 3/4 of Tony Randall's income, she'd hit the jackpot. Even if she had a fraction of his income, she had the jackpot. Because old Randall saved his money. He saved his money. Because they never said he was broke or in debt, so chances are he saved his money. Then at the time when he was very old, though, he didn't flaunt himself around television too much anymore. Maybe either he lost popularity, for whatever reasons, or maybe he just didn't feel like it because he didn't want to get his name out there again. Tony Randall, he was Felix Unger, The Odd Couple. He's done many movies. Besides that, he's acted many shows too. Besides that, yes. And back then it was very hard to be an actor and actress. Nowadays, if I got some people together, we could do actor and actress stuff on YouTube. Besides me playing my own characters, which takes a lot of time. I got to keep doing that re-editing stuff. It's tedious. It's very tedious. And so my editing stinks, but oh well, who cares? Yeah. I'm just about in the 250,000 view mark, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for it. Just about 250,000 views. I celebrate every 25,000 views. Some people celebrate by the subscribers. I celebrate by the views. Because to me, the views are more important than the subscribers. Everybody's got different opinions on their YouTube channel, but to me, the views are more important than the subscribers. Anybody can get fake subscribers going on Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, or whatever other social media outlets, but then you get false subscribers. You get the false ones because 95% of them after a while are going to leave you, or, because most of them aren't going to watch your videos. You're just like there for a number. So I did that once, I'll confess, a while back in 2015. I did that on Facebook, growing it to 100. That was my goal. Then I lost it down to, I think, 80 or 75. I thought, heck with it. I'll just do it my own way, do my best. Then when I hit the 100 subscribers, I was very happy at the time. And then for the views, I got my 25,000. I was very happy. I was happier than 25,000 views. Yeah. Yep, just about 250,000. It took a while, but that's okay. Doesn't bother me at all. I'll do a special 250,000 view thing. Let's see. So yeah, you talk about that. That's okay, Dave. You could advertise on it. That's fine. I'm gonna while you do that, I'm gonna I'm going to check around, see what's going on here. Okay. Okay. $249, $972. Okay. Let's see. Come on. Okay. There it is. Can't see it, I know. There it is. $249,972 views. All right. See, for 250,000 views, maybe I should do a special for, let's see, yeah. Well, maybe I'll just do a special for next Saturday, have a long one or something. Maybe that'd be best because, yeah, putting together a thing with views and a bunch of little clips, that takes a lot of time. I should have did that earlier. I forgot. So I think probably next week I'm gonna figure out a time, and I'm gonna probably do a show maybe all day Saturday or Sunday. I don't know yet. I got to think about it. I'll do an all day show or something. I don't know, depending on um, depending on who else is on. I'll check around for a minute. Okay. Let's see what's up with the YouTube thing. And nothing really. China Street, Domino's 7. Okay. Not much going on. Not much going on. Yeah, so everything's okay. No, nothing big comes on. Don't worry. I know some of you like to hop on to the other shows that I'm subscribed to. I know that's okay. Some of you like to subscribe to other shows you're subscribed to. That's okay, no problem. You know which ones. So a couple of shows that are like real big. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, there's a okay, and I'll pull a plug for my friends. Might as well. Yeah, there's a petition on there to sign for Simeon, for I guess to have Simeon, Jimmy, and Iggy on CI82 or something like that. Yeah, I think that's it. I already signed the petition. There's 905 out of 1,000. Yeah, because yeah, Jimmy did an interview with this guy named Schwenk. He's a director of CIA, some movie. Yeah, some movie CIA. You're going to try for a CIA too, but getting a budget for that movie is very hard to do. Yeah. Plus, CIA 1, according to what I've read, the budget's bigger than the profit. I don't know if it's true or not. I looked in this, not Discord. Let's see. It was a Discord. Reddit. It was in a Reddit forum. So I not gonna. Yeah. Yes, you did. Yeah. Yeah. He's been promoting. Yeah. Yeah. You know he's been promoting that CIA that he wants to get on the CIA 2 thing. Yeah. Yeah. I'm chat monitor on His friend's show. Yeah, I'm a chat monitor who doesn't throw anybody out because I don't know who to throw out. I let the other people do it. I'm just there for it as an entertainer. Yeah, I'll throw one person out if I see them, but they won't show up. I won't say who it is. It's those idiots that tried to get me kicked out of YouTube early this year. You know, a bunch of idiots that came on that one day when I was flying. You remember that, right? A bunch of people who tried to say something to get me kicked out of YouTube. Didn't work. I told on them. Yep. Yeah, Randy the Wrench. Yeah. Remember that time earlier this year, a bunch of people got on and tried to get me kicked out, saying a bunch of stupid things? Yeah, I told on about 6 of them. Yeah, I reported them for excessive chat, whatever it's called. Yeah, excessive chat abuse, something like that. I reported them. I don't care. And what are they going to do? Are they going to try to? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, what are those trolls going to do? Travel about 500 miles to beat me up? Yeah, you won't do that. Of course not. Because law enforcement catches people easier than ever because there's a lot of yo-yos like that zap me. I could tell those are the kind of people, they'll take these phones with them, And what we know and what a lot of idiots don't know, they have a thing in Google and other social media. Oh, do you want us to know your business or not? You can put no, they know your business. Cell towers follow this around. Yeah. Okay, I could probably throw my phone on the ground and try to smash it, stomp on it. They can do encryptions on phones, find out what you say. These phone companies, they have these experts that work for the police department, get paid a lot of money. They can encrypt inside phones. Okay, I talked to so and so. I talked to this person. I talked to that person. They have phone encryptors or something like that. Yeah, amazing. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. They have this modern technology. Yeah, they have this modern technology. Yeah, so far still on 6 votes. That's all right. I don't care. Even one person is a success to me. Even one, I'll call it a success today. That's 6 people. Yep, that's 6 people coming. Yeah, very successful tonight. Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure. Yeah. Let's see, what's this? Yeah. Oh, a while back in Walmart, I got a on guard bike lock, originally $18 for 9. Nice thick bike lock. Bought 2 of them. Yeah. Oh, well, I know you probably won't, probably won't get the security warranty thing, but I don't care. I don't care. Those locks are good enough, you know. Yeah, where I live, it's safe enough. Yeah. Yeah, thieves, they usually like to steal on the bad side of town because they know the people on the bad side won't say anything because they're too selfish, you know. Yeah, thieves go where the high crime areas are usually. Once in a while, they'll go in the good neighborhoods. Yeah. And if they talk too much, they end up in jail or prison. Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure. Yep. Hmm. I think. Let's see, should I do it on Friday or Saturday? I wonder. Hmm. Friday or Saturday? Something to think about. Yeah, I could easily take it. Be off on Friday to do that. Maybe I'll do it. Friday or Saturday? I got to think about that tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna think. I won't give it a week. That's 250,000 subscribers special. I'm gonna give it a week. I want to promote it, so that way, more people can join and We could talk about whatever. Yeah, unless if if another show pops up, then I'll yeah, yeah. Unless if another show pops up, then I'll probably have, who knows? Who knows? Who cares? And we have a good time. We have fun. I'll be right back. I got it. Yeah. Let's have some spring water, Evian spring water tonight. This works for me, surprisingly. Equate headache relief. It works great for me. So weird. It's very cheap and it works great. So weird. So weird. It's better. It is so much better. Get rid of my headache. Thank you for the third like, whoever you are. I wonder if I. Well, thank you anyway. I wish I had that dislike button back though, so I can get some dislikes too. Ever since they've taken off that dislike button, I think that the algorithms have slowed down. For the non-celebrities like us, and for the celebrities, they get those auto clicks. Yeah, I know. YouTube is up to no good in that way. They use auto clicks for celebrities, and us little ants were grounded because without the dislike button, the algorithms slow down. A lot of idiots don't know that. A lot of these crybabies don't know that, but we do. Yeah. So, well, YouTube likes to play games, and they all these offers will increase your likes or your views for so much money. Yeah. Well, where I come from, they can go in the middle of Mississippi River, Minneapolis, Minnesota, in the deep end and jump and go join the carp. Then go join the carp fish. And the carp fish will just swim on him and smack him up the side of the head. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. Yeah. I think I might shut my phone so nobody will interrupt us with calls. Yeah. I think I get this stand on clearance in Walmart, I think, for $3. It's a phone stand. This works great. I bought another one a while back. Kind of square shaped, some funny thing for a couple of dollars. I didn't like that one, so I gave it to charity. I just wouldn't give it to charity. Might as well. They could sell it for a quarter or something. They made their money back, 100% profit. Sell it for a quarter after I gave it to them. There's profit right there for the charity. Yep, that's profit. That's okay. Sometimes I give it to charities like Salvation Army, or and some other charities that the bosses don't get that much money. That's the ones I like. Because I don't give to Goodwill charity because their CEO, last I checked, you can check a charity finder and all that. It tells the salaries. Yeah, they make like what, $800,000 a year, something like that. They go jump in the lake. I'm not going to donate to a charity where someone makes $800,000 a year. No way. I think a couple $100,000 a year is enough. They can go live in a town where housing is affordable. Then, you know, and there's plenty of people out there for a couple $100,000 a year. They could probably live in a town like probably Sioux Falls, South Dakota, or Omaha, Nebraska. You know, the cheaper price towns, for example. You know, or maybe some of the small towns in certain states. More than enough money. More than enough. Housing's cheaper in those smaller towns too. A lot less crime. There you go. Yeah, they still be living in a house, but $800,000 a year. I mean, if we got $800,000, they could almost kick the feet up and put the money in some low interest rates, you know, or United States savings bonds and kick the feet up. You know, so at this point in my life, my late 50s. Oh yes, I got to remind myself I got to get a Powerball ticket because it's up to $550 million. So, yeah, $150 million. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's for sure. Yeah, yeah. It's that say about a lot of those charities. So I won't give to charities where CEOs make too much money when I check that because you can check that on the internet. Yeah, if they make too much money, I don't donate to those charities. You know, and I don't go to in Goodwill too. They have all these dumb slogan signs on top, just too many of them. It annoys the crap out of me. I don't go to a store. You look up an accident. It's a human reaction. Sometimes you go in stores, you look up by accident. Seeing signs like that in the ceiling makes me don't even want to shop there. That's like Aldi. Why do these people tell me, Randy, you got to shop at Aldi, shop at Aldi, shop at Aldi? No, Aldi's not my kind of store. Oh, yeah. Those of you like to go to Aldi, great. You know, happy shopping to you. Oh no, relatively speaking, on West Broadway, Minneapolis, Minnesota, recently, I think it was like 4 or 5 months ago, Aldi closed. Okay, and all these people are whining and crying. Oh, you can't be open Aldi, blah 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 blah. And then I made a comment on Twitter, which I got 14 hearts, which means 14 likes. I told him, go open your own store. Why don't you go get a bunch of investors and open your own store and get some goods? But make sure you get trusted people to watch your store because that's not going to be easy to do. That's why a lot of the Walmarts, closed in the bad parts of the United States because of too much theft. You have these checkout monitors, they don't pay them very much money. You get these yo-yos that come in, these people that come in to buy $200 worth of groceries. They'll pretend like they're scanning stuff. Maybe they'll pay like $60, $70. Well, the check things go like this. They're checking. Play. Who knows what they're doing? And they're probably dreaming about some date or something with some good-looking person, or I don't know. But that's what happens with the self-checkouts. Then they have to close the store. Yeah, just like Aldi when they got ripped off too much on West Broadway. I mean, I feel bad. I feel bad for the innocent customers. I feel real bad for the innocent customers that can't go to that store anymore. The only store they have left in West Broadway, Minneapolis, is Cub Foods. They're going to have that store closed, though. I know in times probably that store is going to be very crowded. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to have to pay a lot for the security and the checkout monitors. Had to pay a lot of money, and to get the real honest people. And of course, with the real honest people, you might have to get 2, 3 of them to quit their jobs at the same time, and they got to carry some protection with them too, I'm sure, in the bad neighborhoods, in case they need to defend themselves, you know, because I mean, being a security guard or someone guarding a store is very dangerous in a bad neighborhood if you don't have 2, 3 people that like leave at the same time so they can watch each other's back, because when you're in a real bad neighborhood, people got to have eyes, just like when we used to do illegal stuff. They used to always have me come with at times, you know, because I used to can spot police officers. I know I've said that in previous videos, I'm sure. See, back in the early 80s, all the young people used to drive cars with the circle headlights, the circle ones. And the cop cars back then had square headlights. A lot of their vehicles back then were pretty slow because the kids that drove the Cudas and the Challengers and the Camaros and some AMC cars like the Javelins and all that, they could outrun those 80s cop cars real easy at the time. They could outrun them. Yeah. Of course, my car couldn't outrun them. 72 Oldsmobile with a 352 barrel. I don't want to outrun no cop car. Not that big tub. Not that big tub. That's no way. Yeah. No. According to that, it says nobody in the room, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep talking. That's all right. But anyway, yeah. Those law enforcement vehicles nowadays are very fast. Law enforcement people, on the average, they're much thinner and more built than they used to be. Because I noticed a lot of law enforcement back then, they were tubby in the stomach and stuff. Not anymore. Because a lot of those officers, they get this free membership of gyms. Go out there and exercise. Yeah. Yeah, one. Yeah, there you go. Are you still on, Dave? Thanks. Everybody else seemed to leave. Yeah, that's okay. Hey, tonight I had six people take a survey. Maybe some came and left and didn't take it, but that's okay. That's all right. But anyway, back to the stores and stuff. It's a shame. I feel bad for innocent people that live in certain areas or stores closed. It's just strange when Walmarts were all open, everybody complaining about Walmart. Oh, I hate Walmart, blah, blah, blah. Then when all those stores close and they complain the stores are closed. Where are we going to shop? The stores are closed. Well, shop in an alternative store because many of those neighborhoods have alternative stores. They're going to cost probably more, but they have their alternative stores. Of course, hopefully those alternatives, I hope they don't close, but if there's too much stealing in those stores, they'll close the door too. They'll close it, put the bars on the doors and the windows. That's what they'll do. Now feel bad for the innocent people that live in those bad neighborhoods. Yeah, I feel sorry for, let's say, in some of those houses or apartment complexes, some of those elderly that love to live in their houses, probably some person that's lived there probably 50 years or something won't leave no matter what. Have these hooligans and scumbags go, steal from them all the time, take their money, steal their, got to lock their stuff all the time, and maybe someone will tell them to give their stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah, those receipt checkers. Yeah, there's getting more of those too, because Mankato, yeah, they've done that. They check my stuff. I said, go ahead. Usually I mostly buy groceries. I'll just tell them, here's your receipt. Here, I bought this. I'll go in order if I can so they can, they can get their jobs done faster. I'll go and grocery order for them if I can remember it. Okay, I bought syrup first. I bought soup. I bought lettuce. I bought this. I'll just do it that way so it'll help them remember better. That's what I do. But some people, they'll just some either talk about their surgeries they had at the hospital or or talk about their next door neighbor who screamed at them all the time, or stuff like that. And they get those Walmart checkers and cashiers. I mean, or the self checkout people. Yeah, and they don't pay them much, but if there's too much stealing in the stores, they'll just close the store. Simple as that. They'll just close the store. And I know there's going to be people out there that like what I say, and I don't care. Stores have a right to close anywhere, anytime they want. They can make record profits. If they want to close, they can close. I may disagree with them closing if they make record profits, but if they want to close, hey man, go ahead. That's their right, their money. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't like they close. Neither on the innocent people, but if they close, they close. Hey, you know, nothing, nothing we can do about it. But you look at a lot of those online stuff. Okay, Amazon gives free shipping, for example, on their stuff, and like other places where you gotta pay the post office to give the stuff away. But me personally, I don't shop at Amazon or mail order stuff most of the time of any kind because I like to shop in the stores better. Okay, I'll order stuff online, then go to the store to get it. That's what I do. Like if I go to Menards, for example, if I go to Menards or Walmart or Mill Street Farm or maybe some certain grocery stores, I'll order it there, then go get it. That's what I do. I'll just drive over there because I like to go in the stores. Sometimes you can talk to people and meet people in the stores. I've had people tell me, oh, all the stores are going to disappear because they're online. They're always going to stay there. Small towns, a lot of small town people like those stores. A lot of small town people like those stores and they like to mingle, and meet people. That's for some poor people, that's ways to meet people is at the store, you know, because sometimes they can't afford to go to the community center and play basketball for what, 12, $13 a day, maybe, or whatever they charge, or maybe five, or maybe free in certain poor neighborhoods, hopefully. But yeah, yeah, that's that's stuff to think about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I tell you, yep. So far, still 6 votes. That's all right. It's okay. We're on a steady 6 vote stream. That's okay. I think when I'm on, I'll have to see if it's the $250,000 subscriber thing. If it is, I'm going to promote it for the next week's show because I want to give it a week so I can be on longer than my usual 1 hour time. I'll try to get on as long as I can. Hopefully, if I have competition with my friends, then I'm going to have to curtail my show around their times. I'll have to curtail my show because my show is not big enough. I'm like a public access channel to CBS, ABC, NBC, and Fox, and the independent stations, and PBS too. Yeah, I'm like a public access channel. Yeah, from the old days. I remember in the old days, I was thinking of getting a public access channel. I've thought about that. Actually, when I was younger, that'd be cool. Just have one show on public access. That'd be cool. A lot of people in the old days used to have public access channels. You know, sometimes these radicals will go on there and talk about the dumbest opinions. Sometimes I watch that show, they'll laugh at them. People didn't take them seriously. Hey, if they got 8 people to watch them, I mean, hey, they feel successful. I mean, imagine, say, at night, they pay you for time. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, sometimes there's these people that go on public access, say, at night, might go against a popular show like, what, Charlie's Angels or something, or Happy Days. Yeah, they don't care. Because back then too, all it was local. Unless they then during the late '80s, then they had these satellite dishes, those big huge satellite dishes you turn crank by hand. Yeah, I mean, to me that was revolutionary. I never forgot that in my dad's house in Monaga, Minnesota, hand crank satellite dish. But then he got one with the electronic thing. Yeah, him and my uncle did. You know, you had to beam it all the time. That was a lot better though. You could stay inside and do that, but sometimes when ice built up on it, you had to go outside and kind of knock the ice off. But now, though, I mean, yeah, yeah, I tell you, nowadays it's just amazing. Sometimes I wish I was a younger man having all this. It'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, if I'd been a younger man, I'd have even without a vehicle, I'd have way more subscribers because I could do a lot more things. And I used to can run real fast if I have to when I do towns. Because I know one time when I was doing my YouTube channel, I did Bohannon Park. Oh yeah, and they had that drinking fountain at the time when I was a kid. I filmed that and I pushed a pedal on the drinking fountain. I was there, my gosh, 60, 70 years maybe. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and get this. Later on, they took out the drinking fountain. But see, Minneapolis, they're like a lot of cities. They could put that in the railroad crossing sign they had practically forever. They had that on Lindale. They had those cool railroad crossing signs by this building. They take those down, they destroy them. They could have those in museums and stuff. I'd pay to see that. I'd pay $10 to see that myself. But see, Minneapolis, a lot of those city people don't use their brains. Sometimes, if you ever see older pictures of Minneapolis, you'll see all these interesting buildings. A lot of those are torn down, especially that one with the Burlington Northern Railroad Depot. That was beautiful. They knocked it down. That was so dumb. Yeah. Well, and speaking of that, one time they were building the stadium for the Vikings at First Bank. This was really funny. They were going to turn on the farmers market in downtown Minneapolis. People just got irate. They just got so mad. Oh no, don't you turn on the farmers market. Nope, they didn't do it. Instead, they tore down the Star Tribune building. And you know who owned that building at the time? Glenn Taylor of the Minnesota Timberwolves basketball team. I had to pay him big money to take that building. Oh yeah, Glenn Taylor. They'd have to give him a lot more money than you and me. You and I, we have to take the offer what they give. Oh, they give us a good offer, but nothing like Glenn Taylor. Yeah, Glenn Taylor owns just like tons of businesses in southern Minnesota, especially Mankato. Just owns businesses all over the place. he's a he's a just a very wealthy man. Yeah, the Timberwolves. That's just like his entertaining thing. And they don't. And most of the time, they're losing teams. But to Glenn Taylor, he just yawn. That's what Glenn Taylor would do. He'll yawn. He wants to sell the team. He'll make a big profit. You know, that's the way Glenn Taylor is. The only big, well, besides that, I dated an ex-girlfriend years ago. Yeah, her father was a university professor. You know, yeah, they hated the Taylors. Yeah, they hated the Taylors. They went to the same high school. I think it was Mankato East High School. They hated each other bad. They hated each other bad. All the whole family. Them against the Taylors. And I dated the rival's daughter, and I'm sure Glenn Taylor wouldn't give two damns about it. And I won't give a damn. Well, as far as Glenn Taylor is concerned, I wouldn't care to talk to him. So, I mean, I don't dislike the guy. I don't know the guy, so I can't say I like or dislike him because I never talked to him myself. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, so far over an hour, and let's see, in the last half hour, I didn't get an extra survey, but that's all right. Still holding at 6. Yeah, I'm still holding. Still holding on. I even put it on Twitter too. Yep, I even put it on Twitter. Yeah. Yep. Trying for a new experiment. I think I'll try that tomorrow. I think I'll try it tomorrow again. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. I'm happy we had 6 viewers tonight. Success all the way. It's a success. But for a time machine, Dave, I wouldn't want a one-way time machine. I'd want to go back to the modern times. Because if you go back to the 70s, here's the problem. We'd have no internet. We'd have to go to the small towns and say a name to some lady. Oh, old school Dave went to have breakfast with his uncle, old time Rob or something like that, you know. Yeah. Go back to the old days where you tell this editor of the small town newspaper. Yeah, a lot of people got into that. Yeah. A lot of people got into that. They just gossiped about the dumbest things. And people actually read that and enjoyed reading it. Sometimes people buy the paper just to look at that. I knew people like that. Yeah, they'll buy a paper. Oh, I'm in Emily's town section of the newspaper. Yay! That's funny. They can put an ad in the newspaper and say, call your number. Hey, my ad's in the paper. Yeah. And nowadays you got Facebook Marketplace. You can put your ads in for free now. So, yeah. That's the trouble with Facebook. You know, I used to have a lot of friends on Facebook. I'd promote my YouTube videos on my old Facebook. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, I kind of need my internet now. But I like to go back in time where I don't know. But you go back in time and they had in the beginning, though, they used to charge about $2,000 for junky computers where you talk on chat on Yahoo and you say your name and so you're wild for the women or whatever. You used to get away with a lot more stuff than you do now. Because chat, see, I think was it back in 2000 when the internet was really growing. The reason, get this, the reason Jesse the Body Ventura won as governor of Minnesota, one of the reasons was because of the internet. Yeah. It's because of the internet, because he started to have his own websites and his own places where Humphrey and Coleman didn't. But they did later on, though. Well, Norm Coleman did when he ran for senator. Then they started to use the internet. Then the internet really started to be used more and more often. Yeah. Yep. That's what's interesting. Yep. And first time I was exposed to the computer, I think I moved in with my mother and father, wasn't in 2003 constantly. I remember my dad would have that dial up and then his friend Lester Harsted would just complain. Oh, he'd complain and whine his head off. I mean, if it was me, and if it was my friend that said something, I'd say, well, come to my house then. My son or daughter likes to use a computer, and that's fine. Or my brother, that's what I'd say. Just come to the house, or I'll come to your house at a certain time. That's what I do. Oh, but my dad, he used to think that Lester Harstead was this wonderful guy. He thought Lester was a rich man. Far from it, actually. He gave my dad all the stuff my dad did for him, all that farm work and all that. And Lester didn't pay him anything. All my dad got was a couple of chairs and some table. And one of the chairs, he must have peed on it pretty often because he had toilet problems later on in life. So, yeah, I gave. What did I do? Hmm, I think if my sister had her truck, I think I gave those chairs to the downtown Rising Phoenix or something. Yeah, I think that's what I did. Or did I take them apart and throw them away? Maybe I took them apart and threw them away. Yeah, because some of the furniture we had was like really bad. I just take it apart and put in the garbage can and let the garbage people take it. Yeah, because they weren't worth anything. Yeah, nobody wants couches. No, yeah, nobody wants that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah. I'll see what's. Oops. See what's going on here in this world. Okay. Oops. There we go. Still. Yep. Still nothing going on. Okay. Come on. If I don't goof. There we go. There we go. Now we're back. Now we are back. Yes, sir. We are back. We are back. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll see what happens. But like I said, if I reach that 250,000 milestone, I think I'll promote a show for next week. I'll figure out what time. Well, it's going to be much earlier. I don't know, Friday or Saturday. I'll think about it. I'll seriously give it some thought. I got to think real hard because sometimes just I'll just take the day off. I can take a day off anytime, as you know. So because when you're in the temp service, you can just take the day off. That's cool. They don't care. 2 3 days ahead of time. I got a lot of the kids from college. They're off, so they get a lot of those jobs themselves. So that's fine. Yep, some of those kids they work those jobs just for a hobby, and their parents some give them money, and yeah, all kinds of reasons here and there. Sometimes housekeepers, housewives, or house husbands. Sometimes they'll do it a little bit for spending money and may need a little extra. I've talked to all kinds of interesting people on that one. But hey, hey, hey. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I got 6 votes. I've been stuck on 6 votes for 45 minutes, but that's okay. Yep. Yeah, like I said, the experiment is a success. Yep. It's a successful experiment. Yep. Very successful. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to stretch it probably an hour and a half tonight. I feel like talking about nothing anyway, so what the hey? What the hey? I don't care. This is my hobby. This is my hobby. Yep, that's my hobby. Who knows? Who knows what could happen in the future? Yeah, who knows what could happen? Anything can happen. Oh, yeah. Yep, who knows what could happen? Yep. Yeah, who knows? Mm, yep. Yeah, it's just so strange. It's been over 20 years since I've dated. It's just so weird. By the time I was taking care of my mother and father, so I couldn't go anywhere. through my 40s, through my 50s. I've been beefing with my family members pretty often lately. Oh well. Some like to beef. I got to beef it back. And then I get too beefed out, I'll just not talk to them for a while. But oh, yeah, people think I'm a good beefer. My family's the better beefers than I am. Much more skilled, much more educated. I hate arguing. Arguing is no fun to me. But to some family members, arguing is fun. I just tell them there's certain people you can argue with this person, that person. I'll tell them who to argue with. Some people like to argue and argue like idiots. Some people like to argue like idiots, and those kind of idiots, I'll just walk away. I have better things to do than to worry about what idiots say. That's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, that one female, I thought was Python honest, but I guess not. Nope, I guess not. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna hope for the best on some things this year. That's all. Yeah. Yeah. Hope for the best. That's all I can do. Yeah. That's all I can do. Yeah. Yeah. You never know what he's doing. Yeah. Yeah. Pice. He could be anywhere doing anything. Yeah. He'll be anywhere. He'll do anything. No, almost everywhere and almost everything. Almost everywhere, almost everything. Now there's some things he won't do. I know. No, and then there's some people. Yeah, that's the way it is. Joe. Yep, that's the way it is. Mhm. Yeah. 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 I'm just. Yeah. Still holding on yet. See, let's go down to the Twitter world for. Let's see. For eight impressions. Okay, 8 impressions on Twitter. Okay. Yep. I like Twitter. Yeah. Ever since Elon Musk has taken over Twitter, things have improved greatly, in my opinion. Yeah. He gives more of a platform for smaller people to get their names out there. I like that. He was struggling at first with it. Okay, GM and Ford boycotted Twitter. That's fine. Musk doesn't care. He's competition. He owns Tesla. He don't care if they leave. Why should he? You know, Chrysler stayed on, and so did the foreign competition. So he let him stay. Well, at first, I guess there were some people that got banned, and then they complained. After a while, he just lets them on there. Yeah, and you can say a lot more stuff. You should see what stuff they say on Twitter nowadays. It'll blow your mind. But that's fine. Don't like them, block them. Yeah, yeah. Don't like them, block them. Yeah, yeah. That's the way it is. Yep, that's the way it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll give it 15 more minutes and see what happens. Yeah, Dave, you've been the only one on for about a half hour, 45 minutes. That's all right. That's okay. Yeah, this survey thing's kind of fun. I think I'll try it again tomorrow. Yeah, maybe I'll do another poll thing. sometime maybe I'll come up with an idea on that in a poll. That'll be an idea. Kind of think of what to say and let the surveyors do the survey. Because some people, you know, well, we know who likes doing surveys. Our friends do. Dave, our good friends like to do that. So maybe I should do that too. That'll be an idea. I have to think of something to say. Yeah, it's just like my friend Jimmy said. Don't follow the coattails. Do your own thing. That's what he said to me in private. That's what I do. I do my own thing. I have other people copy them often, you know. And what a lot of those people don't realize, Dave, he doesn't really like that. He told me, do your own thing. That's what I do. Do my own thing and have fun. Yeah, there's some that have abilities that give up. Yeah. Oh yes, yes, yes. That one there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that one. Yeah. 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 There you. Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. The two guys with the egos are winning. Yeah. The two guys with the egos are winning, and the two guys that are greedy are way behind. And that ugly female, nobody loves her. But then who cares? Well, that's yeah, it reminds me of somebody I once knew, kind of a skanky slut. But oh well, who cares? That creation, they'll be gone. That's okay. Who cares? got the got the main two. Thus far, neck and neck. Yeah, I'll give it a couple days. Maybe those two will campaign against each other in their own way. Who knows? Who really knows? Yeah, 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 yeah. That's all right. Like I say, I'll just see what happens, and I want to do some experimenting with things. I might as well. Yeah, hopefully I'll get a different vehicle somehow, some way. Hopefully. Oh, oh, yeah, I'm so tired tonight. Yeah, I'm just so tired. Yeah, try Yep. But for the 250,000 subscriber thing, I'm just going to be me. But for the show thing in the future, when the two alter egos are going to have their own show. Yeah. So I'm going to have to start practicing. Either I'm going to have to be it's your pleasure to listen to me because I'm so cool. Yeah. Because because I'm the best, man. Yeah. So like, I could do it better when I'm wearing this stuff, though. It seems like I'm more alive when I put them on. Now I got to probably do some practicing and look at stuff too. So it's not easy. Yeah, years ago I used to do a lot more character stuff, but like I said, smoking cigarettes changed my voice as well as my voice changes as I get older. Like my great uncle Buck said in a video from way back that's on my playlist, vintage videos and others that I wasn't there, you know. That was my late great uncle Buck when he was singing down by the old mill stream, you know. Yeah, because when Uncle Buck was younger, he could play piano and he actually made money in the Montana bars, you know. He said he had some guys crying. I bet they were so drunk they didn't know they were crying. He won't admit that though. I know Buck, he don't admit a lot of the things that Buck said, they're baloney, claiming he knew all those celebrities. I doubt it. But he was a great guy. I met him once. Wish I'd have met him more. And I liked it with my great aunt Alma. Yeah. Oh, she swore more than us. She swore more than the drunks in the bar. Yeah. She swore more than the drunks in a bar. She was, let's see, Buck was born in 1909, died in 1998. He was 89 years old. Alma was born in 1904. She lived to be 95 years old. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine that. Yeah, yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, that is just so weird. Yeah. Yep, living all those years. Living all those years. I know I'll never live that long. I don't care. I wouldn't want to. If there is another life, yep, but I won't live that long though. Because the longest person in my family I know of that's lived was my grandma Randina. She lived to be, let's see, 1889. I think she lived to be, or 88. She lived to be 84 years old. Yeah, she lived to be 84. And the men usually live to be in their 70s. See, my one grandfather, Joseph, he died in 1946 in an auto accident. My grandmother, Blanche, she died of, I don't know, they say tuberculosis. I'm not sure. I'll have to, trouble is, I'm going to have to go to North Dakota and look at records. I'm not going to spend money on Ancestry.com and look because a lot of these idiots, they put in BS on all kinds of stuff. At Find a Grave, I'm on that myself, you know, and I do free stuff for pictures. I can put anything I want and see anything I want. But, you know, I'm not going to say my relative's a third cousin of Elvis Presley or some baloney. Forget it. But some people do. They can put whatever baloney they want. Yeah. Let's spread the baloney thick, and Ancestry doesn't care. But someday they're going to charge you for Find a Grave in time. They're going to charge. I'll bet money on it. I'll give it about 5 years, I'd say, maybe less. They're going to charge people money. It's going to happen. Because Find a Grave is getting more and more and more popular, especially a lot of the celebrities that die, you know, a lot of our favorite celebrities. Yeah, a lot of these people, they'll put flowers in it. Oh, I was a fan of yours, blah, 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 never meeting that celebrity. Who knows what that celebrity was like in real life? Maybe they were nice, you know? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube likes to do that. Yeah, YouTube likes to do that. They're strict on certain posts. Yeah, that's YouTube for you. I'm not a check mark celebrity or anything like that, you know. I'm not a check mark celebrity. But oh well, who cares? In a way. Yeah, but not to. Sorry, I said it that way, Dave. But I mean, what I mean is, YouTube is going to screw around with you and me. What I think happens, I don't know. For me, I'm going to be cremated, and then we'll find somebody to dump my ashes in the Mississippi River, so I can travel around the world. That's what I do. Because I'm not going to be buried in no cemetery with especially with some plaque on the ground that'll get buried in dirt and grass, like many of them out there. Because I've been in cemeteries before doing it for YouTube, and to be honest with you, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't really enjoy doing that myself. Some YouTubers, they get a kick out of I I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what'll happen, to be honest with you. I don't know. I just want to live and enjoy life. I used to want to commit suicide. I've tried it twice, but now I want to live. I think of life. I think of life. I want to live. I just want to live. Yeah, that's me. I want to live. Welcome, second person, whoever it is. Let's see. Okay. Oh, it's six. Oh, maybe there was a second person. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Whoever you are, second person, you're welcome to chat. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I got to think of some things. I got to think of some things. Well, if you're a spy, there's second person. That's fine. Well, spy on me. Go ahead. If you're my enemy, that's fine. I don't care if you're my enemy. So what? I'm not going to say anything about certain people because I don't waste my time talking about enemies. So, enemy, you're an enemy. Friend, you're a friend. Dave, you're a friend, and many others. Most of my chatters are friends. A couple of the enemies. Yeah, yeah. They said there's one female on there, but you never know. You just never know. I'm gonna experiment with things. I'm gonna start experimenting. I'm not one of those. As you know, Dave, I'm not one of those channels. Well, I'm getting kind of doing too much of the same thing lately. I want to do different stuff. I want to do different stuff. Hopefully, this year sometime I'll find a different vehicle so I can do some traveling videos. Like I said, hopefully I could hire someone in their vehicle, but it's got to be the right person to do that. It's got to be the right person. I won't just take anybody to travel. I won't just take anybody because sometimes some people get offended if you're a total boss. Yeah, some people get offended. Some do. Yeah, some do. And if the second person is from law enforcement, that's fine. You're from law enforcement. I'm glad I can walk the streets safely. In most areas of the United States, we can. Big towns, small towns. Well, Wadena, you had to watch out for something more dangerous than humans, unless if they have a self-defense protection weapon, is Rottweilers. In Wadena, you had to watch out for Rottweilers. Because a lot of the times they run away from the farms. Because a lot of people in Wadena County, and I'm sure maybe others, they own Rottweilers. And I've dealt with Rottweilers. And when it comes to those Rottweilers, I keep my distance. Same with pit bulls. I'll keep my distance. I wouldn't want to pet one because when a Rottweiler or pit bull bites you, they'll really do damage. Because I remember one time I watched When Good Pets Turn Bad, this one episode, they had a lady named Joy Hauser. She owned a pit bull. It bit a child and it bit it real bad. So they had an animal control officer came and tried to take her dog away, and Joy got so mad she sicked her pit bull Benjamin on the animal control officer. The animal control officer tried her best to block the pit bull, and you saw that one too, eh? Yeah, the animal control officer had like 128 stitches on her arm because she knew how to like protect herself. She protected herself with her arm, which is technically the proper thing to do because if they bite the face, they'll bite the face off. Yeah. But then there's people out there, they use clubs, they club the dog as hard as they could. And the dog eventually got out. Yes. But I don't blame the dog because the dog was treated mean by the master, Joy Hauser. I'm sure Joy was nice to Benjamin, but then I'm sure Joy trained Benjamin how to attack too. I'm sure she read books and how to, probably throw a rubber duck outside and Benjamin chase the rubber duck and tear it apart, for example. Sometimes they'll have toys to throw and have a dog, or sometimes they'll put a string on it like cats. Run around the yard with a string and with an object and they'll go chase it. That's how to teach animals, chase things. Yeah, that's about that chimp thing. I didn't read that, but that's the trouble. People that own chimps is what they don't realize is chimps have strong hands. They're strong enough to break eggs. And also they'll take the waste out of their hind end, take a goo, throw it at people right in the face. That's their self-defense against wild animals out in the wild, is take a dump on their hand. Chimps and monkeys and gorillas and orangutans, that's their defense. Take poo out of their thing and throw it at them. Yeah. Yeah, that's their way of defense. They're generally I like those animals, but yeah, that's what they do. Oh yes. Yeah, that's why they have it in a distance for monkeys and gorillas, from humans at the zoo, is they have them in a distance because sometimes they have them under glass. I noticed that too. Yeah. It's too bad they had those animals in zoos in a way, but the trouble is a lot of land is going for development. Goes both ways in a way. I mean, before I was born, to my mother, for example, in labor with me, she rode in an automobile. My ex-friend Dwayne McLaughlin, he lives in Minneapolis or something, I don't know. Yeah, he drove mom to the hospital when my dad and uncle were working. They couldn't drive her, so see, back then it was hard to take a day off from work, even during pregnancy, because I think my dad at the time was working for UPS. And UPS expected you to work no matter what. They said, "No, you gotta work. We need packages to deliver." And back then, when you worked at UPS, you had to deliver packages no matter what. Even if dogs are running around, you had to get that package somehow to that house. But now, though, they give pepper spray, or sometimes you'll have to deliver to that house, which is good. They should do that for delivery drivers. There's a big dog running around, don't deliver over there, or have self-defense protection. And with chips too, yeah. You couldn't pay me enough money to work with chips or Rottweilers or pit bulls. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way it goes. That's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, that's what people just don't realize is, wild animals are just that, wild animals. We've got domestic animals that humans mixed bred the dogs and then breeded them by taking the puppies away from the mom when they're kind of young because you have to, in a way, to do that. Some people say it's cruel. Okay. That's up to the individual what they think. You know, I don't know. And I think people have rights to have dogs and cats, and that's fine. I mean, human beings have conquered the world. We human beings have conquered the world. Yep. And the turning point in history is when one of them, especially even more than the airplane, was gunpowder. Gunpowder was the turning point of history. As a dog catcher, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because what if you catch some dog on a thing because you have those leash? What if the owner gets mad? Say if I have a job in a bad neighborhood, what if that crazy owner, you don't take my dog away, and then use the thing in their pocket to pull out the pocket and start flying an air thing and boom, and then lights out for me and I just say good night forever. Because dog catchers got to go in the bad neighborhoods too. Yeah, maybe I'll have to have a partner, one doing the thing and another protect with a firearm. Maybe they'll need two because some of the neighborhoods out there are just terrible these days in the United States. Because I've seen some of those neighborhoods Charlie Bo 313 go through, going on the YouTube channel. He goes to the most dangerous neighborhoods. Yikes. Sometimes we even walk him. He walked through Skid Row, Los Angeles, California. Yeah, he puts it, I think he puts the camera like it. Yeah. Yep, that's for sure. See, some people will do it though. There's a lot of people that'll actually do that, yeah. But do that as a beginning job, They'll just like my brother some years back when he used to work for the post office. They had him start delivering mail in South Minneapolis. Yeah, one time a Rottweiler almost jumped a fence ready to attack him. He didn't know to use pepper sprayer. And now the owner comes out, "Oh, my dog won't bite you. My dog is friendly," my brother said. "Hey, man," he says, "that dog will kill me." He was mad. "Nah, come on, man. My dog's friendly." And I said, "Yeah, you feed him. That's why." Yeah, they feed the dog, actually. You know, yeah, they actually feed the dog. So, hey, that's the way it is. No, I didn't. No, no, I didn't. I just I don't blow the fan as much tonight because the weather is a little cooler outside. It's 64 degrees outside, so it's a pretty nice day. Plus, I kind of shut the window too, so I can keep the sound more in, so you'll have to hear the trains or some motorcycle rumbling outside or something like that. Yeah, yeah. When I was in Wadena, I used to live up there. Yeah, I kind of kept the windows closed and stuff and the fan on because I had that kooky neighbor and his dog, Diamond. Yeah, he peeked through my window once. You call the cops on him, they wouldn't do anything because he was a Methodist minister, a retired one. He got away with murder up there. Even his dog, they cut through so many yards, cops never touch him up there because he's pretty popular, you know. Lucky for him, I didn't do anything to him. He used to have his dog crap. I couldn't, but I can't prove it. I have no evidence. I have no evidence that Pastor Robert Bateson, ex-pastor or whatever, the Methodist Church, had his dog go crap in the yard. Because I found crap in the yard, that same pattern would go in his yard. Yeah, a lot of times I'd have to rake leaves really fast. Yeah, one day he was because the power went out. I opened the window. He looked like he was high or something. When I looked at him, I opened the window, I stared at him, and he was like very surprised. Went right in my yard. Yeah, real idiot. Yeah, I'm surprised he's lived that long. He's still alive. Yeah, Of course, the only time he walks around really is when he walks his dog. He don't walk alone. He thinks just walking his dog is protection. That's not going to be enough. He's been very lucky this way. He's lucky a Rottweiler didn't attack his dog, or those two Rottweilers I saw, because those two Rottweilers will kill a Samud. It's like a Russian dog. A Russian dog Diamond, the long-haired white dog, would have no chance because the hair is too long, and the Rottweilers know that. They know where to go. See, they know where to go. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah. It's just weird. It's been almost an hour and it's still 6 votes. It's pretty weird. It's weird how it works. Yeah, but it's still a success. I think I'll try it tomorrow. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna do it on a survey. I'm gonna think of a survey to what to do in the community forums and see what I can come up with. That'll be an idea. I'll have to think of something. Yeah, sometimes I got to experiment. Got to experiment on things. It's the best way to do it. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah. Yep, that's for sure. Yep, no doubt about it. Oh. Oh. And my right shoulder's hurting a little bit. Why does it hurt every now and then? Yeah. I don't know why. Just so weird. I think it's my lumpy bed. I got to buy a new bed. This one's so dang lumpy. I've had that for 23 years. Person's supposed to change a bed's mattress and box spring every 10 years. I've had it for 23. Trouble is, I think it's sunken and lumpy. I think for the next bed, I think I'm going to probably add an extra foam thing. I don't know. Yeah, something to think about. Yep, something to think about. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. See if there's anything going on in the other things. Okay. Okay. Oh, still nothing going on. Still nothing going on, so that's all right. That's okay. Yeah, I was just going to see if any other shows are clicking on, but no activity tonight. I think everybody's out partying and stuff like that. That's cool. That's cool. People do what they want. With those tough drunk driving laws, I won't drive a vehicle, Yeah, I live close to bars now. I don't even go to a bar. Too expensive. I'd rather not get drunk, because I don't want to meet drinkers anymore. No, too many fights. Got into too many fights myself. Yeah, way, 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 way too. Not fist fights or feet fights, just argument stuff. Because I didn't really want to argue with drunks neither, so try to avoid it. That's the best way. That is the best way to do it, that's for sure. Yep. I gotta see if I hopefully reach the 250,000 plateau by tomorrow. And next week I will plan a longer show. Maybe an all-day one. I don't know. I got to think of a day. Then I want to probably promote it. I mean, I don't care if I have a lot of people or not. Doesn't matter. Who cares? And I'm going to wrap up the show tonight. Thank you, Old School Dave, for stopping in, and I thank everybody else. Have a great day and goodbye. Yep. Let's see, 5 male, 1 female.